just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Johnson looking to throw. Finds his man down the middle. He's close to the first down. They're going to mark him just a little short.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
To the ground, trying to pick up the first. He breaks a tackle. Solid work and execution there. They'll have the first down as they mark it at the 4. Alabama pushing the tempo.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get in good 3rd down situations, execute on 3rd down. Nice start in this opening drive on the offense.
Taken out. Gets out there. Good pick up there. There is striking distance at the 37.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon. He's putting this defense on alert early.
A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great...
He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. He took back and catch and run before he stopped.
When this quarterback is in the rhythm, this offense is really hard to stop. You've seen that on this drive. He's 3 for 3, but they're also running the ball well. Everything they're dialing up right now is working.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line. Forced up the Raider. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he puts it in. And they talk about this week.
Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's going to bring this one out. Makes a move. He's got it out. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
How about that play? Rattling the football, like that's dangerous on a kickoff. There's so many fast guys coming down the field. A lot can go wrong, but man, did it look sweet. The nice little lateral kickoff return. You don't see that very often.
The extra point here with time to game.
For the extra point.
And the extra point is good.
Kick is good.
You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more like that, but they get him on the ground.
First and 10 will take over. First and 10.
From the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Johnson wants to throw it.
The first down pass.
He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
This offense has it with really good field position. Defense in press coverage. Power football with the run. Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6.
Defensive backs come over and they are physically testing. They're facing the fan and they aren't scared. Turner, defensive coordinator, coming into this game, getting those DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Gets rid of it. They're working that left side. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Back to throw. It's Gampier. Dances away. And the defense makes a play, and they get the ball down to 26.
Quite simple. You don't see that happen very often. He's one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's one of the best players in the game. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate, but oftentimes doesn't make mistakes like that. Should have thrown that football away. He decided to try and do too much, and the defense made him pay. They get a massive, massive sack, and this offense loses a ton of yards.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He'll throw it.
He's slot this time, but I'm not sure he can understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. So they move the sticks on the line. Let's see what they do with this one.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
We have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion on this offense.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. Picked off, and then
Intercepted by the defense.
he goes down
And
after
he'll
the
take
short
over
return.
first and
What
10.
a play to get the football back. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The run from the shotgun. Powers through the defender. And he never had a chance to score as soon as he got it.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire league.
Now they had time to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to throw. It's Dampier.
This
cost them 5 yards. The penalty gets back a few, but it's still 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. Makes a connection. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
And
they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking for space to the left. He's going to run it. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on move.
Out of bounds.
Defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first down.
He makes the catch.
Tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
He throws one to the left.
The pass
And it's incomplete. Going for the massive explosive play instead. And we got it down.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for your quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's what we let that happen.
You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this 3rd down? Floating away. On a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense. They were surprised by the play call there on finish. They were expecting a pass that took everything away, forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He'll get rid of it. It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Johnson looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Harris. The offense will have to use its first timeout.
That receiver, he knew he had to get his head turned around quickly. He's running the curl route against zone coverage, but he knows his quarterback is going to be firing that ball into him. It's a rocket pass. He's able to make the catch and get the first.
Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Catching straight inside the 15. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he's trying to pay off this red zone chance.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one's falling right through.
And it slips just inside that right upright. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. And he's not going to take the touchback. They drag him down. Defense wants to bring the heat. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. They need something that goes forward this time on second ball number 14. Looking downfield, it's Gambier. Now sliding to his left. Throws it loose deep. And they can. Second down, now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Motion from the wideout. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Fires on the move. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start.
This is a bad decision by the quarterback. I get that he's outside the pocket and the play's breaking down. You can't force it into your top receiver. He's not open. You got to throw it away. The defense took advantage with the interception.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Off play action on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to fire. Quickly complete.
The second down pass was complete to the wideout.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
At the 10-yard line.
Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in the big stance. It can sometimes be in the backfield. You can flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy on a wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
With the run on first and goal. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Second and goal.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Johnson wants to throw it. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
You've got great field position here. You've got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
The quarterback is taken down for a set.
Quarterback and down he
A
goes at the
10-yard
24.
loss on the play.
And it's third and
It's
goal,
now
and listen,
fourth
throwing
and
for
goal.
him. I get it, but I
Number
understand the
36
shortness of the field down
on the
here and what I
field
can get off quickly. I can't take sacks. I want to give myself that opportunity on fourth down to have a really manageable situation.
Nice to have the doink work in your favor every now and then.
Number
Let them play it
36
through.
set to
They
pass
double
on
their
the
lead
play.
up to 6 here in the third quarter. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Gets it
The
out to the
return
20.
is tackled down at 60. The offense stays on first and 10.
Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. You want to make sure to maximize those times of
Second down.
halfway there on first down and 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. And the pass is incomplete. Thanks to a big hit.
Third down.
Offense had a chance for a big play there, but the quarterback just could not do it.
They've got it at the 41. Third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man across the middle. They've
The
got it
pass
to the
on third down.
49-yard
Caught
line, and
by
they'll
the
move the
receiver.
chains.
Taken down at
This
the
drive's been
49.
productive so far. Already
And
picked up
good
a couple
enough
of first
for a
downs
first
now
down.
close to midfield. Fighting off the defender. And he
Running back
throws
with the
hands
carry.
with that strong
He's
stiff
going
arm.
in.
But still,
And he's
not a lot of running room
49-yard
there.
line. Brings up
Defense doing a
second
pretty
down.
good job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously, you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He's knocked out a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
The runner just has to have a little more patience and bounce that thing outside a little too early, and that's the result of last performance.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, third and long coming. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. So can the defense get one more stop, one more time, and hold on to this lead? Using his feet to buy time. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
And he's tackled.
Everybody has to be set. They have to get it
That's
up.
a first down for the offense.
Handoff from the gun. Got a little space. Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33.
A pickup
This offense did not make that's left in play. They try to sneak in the ball. Nice job on offense making the tackle. They've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Turning it over. Dragged down.
Running back
There
carry.
go the sticks for a
brought
first
down
down.
at the
All
29-yard
right, nothing
line.
flashy there. He just did what it took
Good
to get
enough
the first down.
for a first down.
Just inside the 30 at the 29. It's first and 10. Right back to the well. He stopped in the backfield again. Just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Timeout call here by the defense as they march to the half. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 and 2nd and 14. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Snagged out of the air. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown.
Touchdown. Number 0. Catch and score.
together an 81-yard drive, and they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Starts the drive trying to go up top. And down the tight end. Good, solid pick up there now. They can start to smell it with the first down at the 31.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. It's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Johnson looking to throw. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wide receiver comes in motion. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Can't make the catch on third down, and the rarest of drops for this guy.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He rifles one deep down the middle. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And that's